I'm back. So, welcome to On Track with Mohammad. Why am I orangey? I don't know. Let me figure it out. Give me a second. I'm too orangey for some reason. Let's see. How do I figure this out? Let's go on the high side. Let me lower it one more. I think it should be good. No. All right. So for this is a car show for the car enthusiast, the supercar enthusiast, or be the hypercar enthusiast, or even the motorsports enthusiast such as myself. And welcome to my journey to professional motorsport. I know it's been a little bit of a little while since we've uploaded an episode, but we are back to it again. And I know we normally cover car shows, car meets, and the likes. So we have a well, I didn't really record much. There was not too much to record, so I just took a couple shots of our the latest car meet hosted by the Street Society and No Speed Limit all the way in Ackworth, which is the first time I've been out there for a car meet. So I'll go ahead and show you what I have in store for you. Okay, good enough. Okay. And of course, you could follow me on social media at Mohammed on Track. Everywhere on social media, I should say. And that's the last one. And it's the last one. I made it into a little reel, but yeah, essentially. And I do upload a lot of car content as well. A lot of cars that I've been driving, that I've, should I say, have the privilege of driving. Well, yeah, everything will be there. Alrighty. Okay, that's done. Alright, get out of here. So, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about this, about Honda and Nissan that have agreed to merge. So we have a little bit of a news article from Car and Driver that they're merging. They have plans to merge to become the third largest audio manufacturer, and also Mitsubishi is also in talks as well. So we'll see how Mitsubishi is going to be involved or what's going to happen, not just not just in like manufacturing, but also with the motorsport divisions as well. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. And what's this? Talk about a tie-up. Let's see. Let's read this first. Focus on electric vehicles, automotive software, new models as they build on each other's strengths. So it doesn't look like it's a full partnership. Doesn't look like it at all. Here, Honda and Nissan consider collaboration on EVs, or okay. I think that's what's happening with this because everything that I'm seeing is pointing to the EVs, the EV part of things. On EVs, yeah, on EVs. So it's not like a merging. I think it's just a partnership. That's it. Okay, there you go. We got more clarification. That's all it is on EVs. And and if you haven't known me already, I can't stand EVs. Teslas, Polestars, Rivians, Mach E's. Oh, I cannot stand them. I can't. All right. Let's see. What's this? Oh, the same article. Close. Oh, speaking of Honda, we have a Honda Zero Saloon and Zero SUV EVs that is apparently one step closer into production. And you thought that Jaguar's concepts were ridiculous. Look at Honda. At CES, they revealed this. So it looks like we'll maybe see something at the end of 2026. We'll see. And people were making fun of the Cybertrucks, and everybody's literally copying that design. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Teslas are shaped, the steering wheels. Trust me, I've driven plenty of Teslas. Plenty. And I hate every single one of them. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh. The Corvette ZR1 has arrived or will arrive. So we'll have up to over 1,000 horsepower at 7,000 RPMs. Top speed of 233 miles per hour. Over 800 pounds of torque at 6,000 RPMs. So 2.3 seconds, 0 to 60. Or a quarter mile lap at 150 miles per hour in 9.6 seconds. Wow. Interesting. Would love to be able to drive that. Ugh. Here's the engine. I guess aerodynamics.
This Corvette ZR1 is the king of our downforce. It is making the most downforce out of any Corvette in history. It's estimated to produce more than 1,000 pounds of downforce at top speed. Every molecule of air going around the vehicle has a purpose. Some of it might be to cool the engine, some of it might be to make downforce. As the air goes into the center openings, it exits through the hood, flows over the roof line, down the hatch, which we have our new split window hatch, which also helps cool the engine bay. And then the air eventually hits this potent rear wing. This is by far the most
aerodynamic. We already know how that works. Power wheel. I wouldn't recommend it. That steering wheel looks phenomenal. The stitching, the carbon fiber accents. Oh wow, that's too much carbon fiber. That's way too much. So, the two models, one LZ or 3LZ, starting at 173, convertible at 183, 3LZ coupe 184, convertible 194. So the 1Z is removable, visible carbon fiber roof panel with body color surround, a power GT1 or competition sports seats, HD rear vision camera, of course, Boss audio, 12-inch diagonal color, coupe instrumental, So it's a retractable hardtop. We already know how that works. Okay, I don't care about sound. Like literally no point of it. Heated and ventilated seats. So I'm assuming that it's not included in the 1LZ. Yeah, I already signed up for this. Let me see. There's a video here I saw somewhere on that beginning. Hold on, go back. Oh, here it is. I know I saw something.
The power is just unrelenting and...
Buddy. What's wrong with this thing? I'm trying to zoom in more. I guess that won't let me.
almost indescribable.
How do I... Oh, here it is.
Hi, I'm Brad Franz from Chevrolet Marketing, and today I'm here with Josh Holder on the introduction of the all-new Corvette ZR1. Josh, we understand the team's been super excited about this, but before we dive into ZR1, can we just talk a little bit about the journey that we've been on and what Corvette has meant over the last couple of years leading up to this point.
We planned the ZR1 from the beginning. So with the Stingray, followed by the track-ready Z06, followed by the all-weather capability of the E-Ray, the hardware that goes in each of those cars was planned from the beginning, which is why the LT7 evolved from the LT6. It's still got that flat plane crank, high revving magic, but this time the equipped turbochargers really bring the power to these unbelievable levels.
And you know, when you sit and you look at the car, it just looks fast, right? Like every Corvette. How important is it to also keep the design cues that have made this generation of Corvette so special?
Well, keeping the foundation lets us keep the fantastic mid-engine proportions. The cues on the ZR1 expand upon its performance. So everything you see on the outside of the ZR1 has some functional purpose, and many of them have more than one functional purpose. The intercooler heat exchanger in the hood, not only does it cool the charge air, but it also helps create front downforce.
Let's talk about the numbers. Can you give us a rundown of what ZR1's bringing to the table here?
Brad, the numbers are incredible. 1,064 horsepower, more than 800 foot-pounds of torque from 3,000 RPM to 6,500 RPM, more than 1,000 pounds of downforce at top speed, and a quarter-mile time well under 10 seconds. It's going to be the fastest Corvette that we've ever done.
Okay, all right, well, that's an important one here. Let's just take a step back. Fastest Corvette ever. Are you confirming 212 plus today?
Significantly faster than 212 miles an hour. It's absolutely incredible.
And when you start to think about the acceleration, how does that feel?
It's really mind-blowing. The first time you get in the car, you get this experience that's like, oh my God, what did I just feel? But it doesn't go away. It never disappoints. You never get used to this kind of power. It's always special. It's always enjoyable. So the ZR1 represents the first ever factory turbocharged Corvette.
When you think about turbochargers, some might say, hey, there's going to be some lag. You know, it takes a little bit of time to spool up. What are some of the things that you all did as a team to mitigate that?
That's a great question, Brad. And these turbochargers are massive, 76 millimeter compressors. So in the design of the turbocharger, we phase the exhaust cams in the engine to keep turbo speed as high as possible. We change ignition timing, throttle position, and we have a special wastegate that's electronically controlled. So we can use those features to keep turbo speeds as high as possible. So when you're exercising the ZR1 on the twisty roads, your favorite place to drive, or even on the track, that massive power and torque is always available. It's incredible.
Yeah. Well, Josh, thanks so much for the time today. Really appreciate it. I think everyone's going to be extremely excited about what the 2025 Corvette ZR1 has to offer. You guys really rocked it. Thanks for giving us a vehicle like this.
Thank you, Brad. We can't wait to share it with the world. The power is just unrelenting.
Next, we got a whole lot of motorsports to discuss now too. A whole lot. So for the WEC, the World Endurance Championships, we have the latest updates, newest cars, and what have you. So, last year, Aston Martin Valkyrie, which we already saw. We have BMW's Evo kits for its M4, GT3, and GT4. Those look great. Ugh, I can't wait to start driving these professionally. I can't wait. Toyota Supra, GT4 Evo 2. I've driven a good amount of Supras too. Janetta for DKR. New manufacturers. What's this? This is. Hold on. Genesis. I know of something. This is their GMR 001 concept, I guess. Acuras. Doesn't say what model this is. Interesting. We're here, Cadillac's debut, which we have more of an in-depth picture on Threads. I can't, like, seeing them visually is different. I'd rather see how the performance is on the track. I'm always about the track. So this we're gonna close. I'll save that for after. Let's see. Ferrari's 296. Cyril Stone. Let's see what's this. IMSA Classic Invitational Race. Ferrari 296. I don't look like Ferrari. Toyota. I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Alpine A424. Oh wow! And expanding to Asia in 2025. 3 key additions. Wow. Everybody's into motorsport. Suzuki. It looks like Audi. Good year, of course. Let's see. Now we're gonna move on to Lewis Hamilton. So he has made his Ferrari debut. At the Ferrari headquarters in Maranello. And here's a video on the Ferrari shit. I already watched it, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it. What is the Ferrari? And then I have a whole bunch of Porsche gear. I have some McLaren gear that's coming. I have some Lamborghini gear here. And of course, the reason why I haven't bought any Ferrari gear here is because I know in 2025 the whole it's gonna change. So I'm gonna wait until that change instead of getting an old one. And then I didn't really like it. There's too much going on it. The F40. And that wraps up this episode of On Track with Mohammad. All right, yeah, that's it. That's a wrap, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you watching us, wherever you're watching us in the world. Actually, no, hold on. I want to show you something beforehand. See, this is my like I said, the Porsche gear that I've ordered. It didn't even leave yet. I'm very sure it did. And this is some of the McLaren gear that I ordered. Should be here in the next couple of days, hopefully. But yeah. Yeah, just give you guys a little bit of transparency. And also, I was planning, just give you guys a little bit of transparency. I was planning on driving again with Extreme Experience in March, and I'm reconsidering it. I'd rather not just drive around the lap. I'd rather be taught professionally, which is what I'm going to do. So, you'll see me on track more with Porsche at the Porsche Experience Center here in Atlanta. And of course, I'll try to get some footage from you for you as well, and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I feel like that's going to be my next chapter in my journey by driving with Porsche. or learning to drive with Porsche. Not just on the road, on the track is what I'm all about. So yeah. So that's gonna be a wrap, folks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you watching or listening to us, however or wherever you're watching us in the world. We appreciate every single one of you joining me on this amazing journey into professional motorsport and just sharing my passion for cars, supercars, hypercars, motorsport, and the likes with you all. So thank you guys so much. And that's it. So this has been another episode of On Track with Mohammad, all rights reserved, production and edited by yours truly. So otherwise, it's going to be a wrap up, and we'll see you all on the next one, folks. See you on the track. This is just the beginning.